do it the way Docs Daily do it. So let's give them the sauce. Let's make sure everything's good. Let's fill the plates to the top. We got a whole lot of news tonight. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily. Just in case you forgot, I almost forgot. But tonight we're talking about Floyd Mayweather. Joe Button dogging him out. There's other celebrities coming out talking about Floyd is finally going broke. Are we going to let this happen to another one of our legends? I mean, at least let one of them make it past the gun line. All those fights ain't never lost. Millions and millions of dollars. Now it's going all down the drain. They're literally robbing him blind. He invested all of his money into jewelry and hats. That's all he had. Either he spent that money or they was going to take that money. He couldn't just sit on the money and grow old and be some old man living in a cellar full of gold coins, swimming in the money. They wouldn't let him do that. He had to spend the money. And the things that he spent the money on got took. Now he ain't got nothing to show. He broke, man. His lips gonna get blacker and blacker if we don't do something to help. Floyd Mayweather says he got cleaned out to the tune of $175 million, claiming a former close associate ran a years-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear. Well, goddamn. This is a Ocean's 11. They gonna have to make a movie about this. They was plotting and planning and working on him for a whole year straight and finally accomplished what they were trying to do. Just imagine the people in your life and the schemes they got going on while they smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Them backstabbers. Backstabbers. They clear him out. Plotting and planning, knowing his accounts, his whereabouts, scheming for a whole year, got away clean, smooth. $175 million don't never gotta work again. Private jet gone. He don't know where it's at. Is it in the sky? He at the airport right now with some binoculars, looking for his private jet. They pulled the Houdini on Floyd Mayweather. He went to sleep with his chains on, holes in the bed, Jordans on his feet. He woke up butt naked in the alleyway on a cardboard box, no chains, no nothing. According to a bombshell lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Floyd claims Rona Rachinitz spent years gaining his trust before allegedly becoming the boxer's de facto money manager. The Deco Factor. Well, that's some Manny Pacquiao Panamanian shit, man. I ain't never heard of that job description. They must have bought that in from Mexico. You pay him with avocados either. The de facto money manager, real estate guy, and banking middleman. See, that's what happened. We're going to say that for later in the video. It's too early for me to get to preaching like Malcolm X about these brothers and these sisters in the entertainment business. In the suit, Floyd accuses Rechnitz along with Eyal Frist. They sound like some coaches from the opposing team. He must have met them when he went up against Drago or somebody. He imported them from a whole nother country and gave them access to all his accounts. They probably could barely speak English while they knowing everything about Floyd, but he can't neither. He can't read or write. He probably figure whoever or wherever they're from, they doing better than he is. Floyd claims Rona Rachinitz spent years gaining his trust before allegedly becoming the boxer's de facto money manager, real estate guy, and banking middleman. Now Floyd Mayweather says it's all gone in one big giant step. In the suit, Floyd accuses Rechnitz along with Eyal Frist Frist APAC Ventures and attorney Alexander Seligerson of orchestrating a massive fraud operation that allegedly rerouted millions of dollars through fake investments, authoritative wire transfers, and shady business entities. Look, I'm on my fifth melatonin. It's fucking 2 in the morning. Y'all want me to read like Albert Einstein or something. It ain't happening, baby. Among the jaw-dropping claims, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling was handed over to Miami jewelers for only about $13 million. Ooh. And says a huge chunk of the collection is still sitting with the dealers. Oh, they took $100 million worth of jewelry, y'all. Went to the mall, handed it to them dudes, and they gave them 13 mil back. They shook hands, hugged. You know they took them out to dinner that night. They had belly dancers and everything for them dudes. For that type of deal, they was flying in from Dubai to come celebrate. Halal food, you name it. After they clamped that man out, they celebrated. They had the belly dancers with the hula hoops. After they took his money, $100 million of Floyd Mayweather's jewelry show up to the jewelry shop. They probably dropped to their knees and started praying right there on the mat. They truly got blessed that day. And Floyd wondering, he out there with binoculars looking for his private jet. It's gone, Floyd. Damn, man. You know what? We're about to get into some news, because I could go on with this report. My blood is boiling right now because we got so much we got to get into. We got to try to level this thing out a little bit and make it make a little bit of sense, because the way people reporting on this, you got tacky YouTubers speaking on it, and they trying to mix it in with some love and hip hop BS, and people gonna bite if it got a Negro in distress. So that's it easy. I've been looking for the official tissue, not the fake Jakes. We man, I'm telling you, it's hard, man. It's oversaturated. Everybody and their mama got a YouTube channel. It wasn't hard back in the day to pick up some authenticity about this thing. Some CNN, some ABC, a little bit of BET. But now, it ain't happening, bro. Your little baby brother is reporting the news. You got old niggas that don't got no business reporting the news. And I ain't talking about myself. Let's move on, because this is going to get deep. Matter of fact, let's just hop into the sauce. Well, we ain't holding back no more. Docs Daily, everybody. Y'all ready? Matter of fact, let me see who I got up in here. I know it ain't nobody in here, but we still going to check and see. Get this party started, man. Y'all act like I'm the boogeyman or something like that. Got the weirdest audience ever. But it's all good, man. We gonna do our thing tonight. I feel like chilling, relaxing with the fam. You feel me? I don't even want to show what's going on in the live chat, because ain't nobody even over there. So we just gonna kick it. This $1 million video that Floyd Mayweather don't have. So we gonna keep it moving. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go.
Floyd Mayweather's broke.
Not many people could spend $1 billion, but if anyone could, it's this guy. Floyd generated that throughout his career, and now it is a legal battle after legal.
Let's get this right. Since this is live and everything, we gotta make sure it's professional. Let's go.
Legal battle, and people are claiming that he's broke.
My guy is in financial straits. You know, he was very flamboyant and flashy with a lot of his money, and it almost seemed like impossible, even if he lost a lot of it. How can he actually go broke? Well, no, he lost $8 million on a house in Vegas, $54 million in loans. Another house of his just got foreclosed on. What? He sold his plane. Logan Paul says he owes him like $1.2 million. He also owes Dubai royalty money. He's underwater with the IRS.
Many people claim that Floyd has lied a lot and even at times scammed his own audience for this flashy lifestyle.
We got options.
It's just the lifestyle that Floyd lived.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches,
Yeah.
where he opens the case up, you
Yeah,
know.
all the money, he gotta
Yeah.
show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And,
Yeah.
you know, he got the latest watch and
Yeah.
the latest car.
You know what? Hate can generate and destroy you. And I believe that's what happened with Floyd. It was so much, he was generating so much hatred in his direction. He never did nothing besides boxing that will make people admire him. Besides him getting busy in the ring, there was nothing else about him that made people feel like he was decent or he cool or whatever the case was. He was so off-putting with his money to where people never really identified with him personally. And that did nothing but generate hatred towards him. And it rusted over. All that hate accumulated and destroyed his wealth. That's why you at least gotta be modest or be humble. He wasn't none of that. So people felt like he didn't deserve. He was squandering his wealth. People look down on that. They come from poor countries. They party with Floyd Mayweather and they go home and talk to their grandparents, and that's not right. I was raised on one piece. I still have the piece of bread in my pocket all of my life. I had to survive off of this one piece of bread, and I still have half of it left. They sitting around telling their kids, don't ever be like Floyd Mayweather. Don't ever, when you get $1. They was disgusted with this man because there's people that had to really get it through the mud, through generations. Their great-grandparents left them something, and they wouldn't dare squander their wealth. And seeing what Floyd was doing, it was grotesque to people. But you figure Floyd says, hell, as long as I'm the big man in the cage, because let's talk about it, man. I ain't holding back tonight. We're going to get to the news, but we got to make this make a little bit of sense, because that's what we do on Dots Daily, baby. Look at this. Oh, I'm going to do y'all even better. Look. I'm going to do you better, baby. And don't tell your man. But I'm about to do you better. Look at this. Hold on. Y'all remember in the movie Django when the dude had them in there fighting? In the movie Mandingo, they had them brothers beating the shit out of each other. You even had Key and Peele do a skit. You snap a nigga neck, they get you a pork chop sandwich and let you sleep with a woman. Like, nigga, I'll kill you for that pork chop and that woman. And don't let her be white. They'll be done snatched each other's necks off their shoulders. Like, you mean to tell me I can have a root beer, a pork sandwich, and a white woman? Like, come here, boy. They'll guard your eyes out. This is real history, man. This stuff was happening. It's still happening. They set your ass up in the room and let y'all Negroes have at it till it's bloody red in that motherfucker, man. And if you lose, he gonna clock you over your head with that hammer. It's do or die. But nowadays, even with NBA players, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but y'all gotta look at this. Let me do this. Come on. Okay, let's try to get a little understanding of what this is all about. Since we on the subject, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a little taste of what this is. So, The book is called. I gotta get. Hey, Reg, we gotta get this stuff set up. I know we a little rusty and everything, but it gotta be A1 around here, baby. Let's get this thing together. There you go. Put all that on screen. All of. I gotta see all of it. So they say that a lot of these athletes and entertainers, people in brutal sports or whatever the case, but you could say that about anybody. You could say the same thing about Tom Brady. Black, I don't think it mattered the nationality no more. The way the system is set up, they put a number on your back. I know people, they go to Golden State games and they feel like they at the damn zoo with them players. And don't get me started on how they slow down the camera on the brother after he scored and he excited and he screaming, yeah! They slow that shit down. You would have thought you was watching Jumanji or something like that. They catch your favorite athlete in the moment. They slow his ass down. You think you watching like an Animal Planet. But that's Negro here, no there. Let's get back into this.
And looking back at their friendship now, one thing we can say again is 50 Cent was right. And you'll find out why he was correct about Floyd at the end of this video. But he had said this.
You think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
And it took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting.
Okay, this some old diva. The look on his face, he know he's scandalous. He know he ain't right. And for him and Ebro to be sitting talking about that man's finances, I don't even think no women would get on the radio and do. That's like two female celebrities on the radio talking about Sanaya Lathan finances. I don't even think people would let that slide. Like, yeah, Sanaya broke that last movie she did with Tay Diggs, girl. She ain't got $1 to her name. She still owe me $5. Man, the whole world would stop. They would break the internet. But these brothers, it ain't right. And they showed the picture with them in the hotel and everything. When Floyd had the money, 50 was there.
You can say
Hold on, look.
again is 50 Cent was right. And you'll find
Look at that. Floyd said, hold my money, fuck boy. So what they had going on for real? They in the hotel with them white tees on. Did they order room service? What was happening in there? Was they just went back to the room with the money? Where the hoes at? And why they was booed up back in the day? They from two different worlds. I ain't heard Floyd Mayweather put out no mixtape or nothing like that. And 50, I ain't seen him get in the ring and box nobody. Do they got the same trainer? Well, what was that all about? But as far as Floyd going broke and people watching him crash, it's sort of like everybody was sitting back waiting for the day to where he will finally lose all of his cash. Look, the lawsuit even includes an alleged text exchange where a jeweler threatened to start liquidating Floyd's pieces if payments weren't made, and Richness allegedly replied, agreed, thanks. He didn't give a fuck about them chains. Like it's fucking jewelry, and Floyd looked ridiculous with it on. Mayweather also says he wired $7.5 million to what he thought was an investment deal, but claims the investment never happened and the money disappeared. Beyond that, he alleges another $15 million tied to a realty settlement was transferred out without his permission. So they was just doing what they want to do with his money. They figured When he got on the radio and showed that he couldn't read, that's what put the green light on him. When people saw that this man was literally illiterate, they said, we can get that money easily. All we got to do is get in close. Look, and that make you wonder. When you show your hand, when your intellect is not always there, people will play you for a fool. When people pick up on it like, oh, this motherfucker slow. Oh, he ain't all the way there. And you got money, it's game over. That's why you need to be intellectual as hell. For no reason, ask your girlfriend, what's 10 times 10? And if she can't figure out the answer, you might as well just dig in that person, do what you gotta do, man. As soon as she go to the bathroom, snatch a 50 or something, trust me, she ain't gonna know. She get to counting that money, like, damn, I got $500. She be holding a $1 bill in the light. But that's Negro here, no there. Let's get into this, y'all. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go.
Find out why he was correct about Floyd at the end of this video, but he had said this.
You think you should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money.
And it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like,
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like, if you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Floyd Mayweather come from absolutely nothing. 7 deep in a 1-bedroom is something he says a lot about his family growing up.
I come from 7 of us, lived in a 1-bedroom, no water, no heat, and I beat all the odds. You know, when I was a little kid, my dad was holding me. He got shot. You know, my mother was on. My dad went to prison. And one day I was at my mother home. And, you know, my mother was barely able to make ends meet. And I seen her struggling. I can remember I was in the 12th grade. I came home from school and I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a chance. And I took a chance and it paid off.
But something
Hoarding.
Oh, I do apologize. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I gotta talk about this real fast. So, you mean to tell me that Floyd Mayweather grew up broke, and his mama was on drugs? So it's a possibility he a crack baby. They need to check him for a chemical imbalance. No wonder he be dodging them shots and be moving around the ring like that. You ain't gonna be able to beat no crackhead. We learned that in the Friday movie. You ain't gonna be able to chase him. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him. He was born. That's an automatic drug test fail. When they heard that, they should have disqualified him and took all his belts. He'll crack. Now it makes sense, man. He been a crack baby this whole time. Bobbing and weaving it. Now he broke. Can you imagine his family and all of this? They all got the crack gene, allegedly, according to him. He said his father got shot out there, ain't had no water, ain't had no nothing. Floyd Mayweather wore a diaper until he was 10 years old. With a bat in his hand. His nickname was Bam Bam when he was a baby. He was a real life Bebe's kid. He know about that Kool-Aid with them pineapples and stuff. So when he got money, he ain't know how to read or write. He worse than Glorilla. Now get the money, spend the money, get the money. That's like selling dope. Now it's time for him to go to jail. Damn, Floyd. That's why education is important. Because what he gonna do now? He gonna have to fight. Even if he can't fight, he gonna have to do something. But now that people, and I ain't trying to go on and on with this. I'm gonna make this point. We gonna get back to it, y'all, because I know it's a lot of beautiful ladies out there watching, and I want to let y'all know y'all appreciate it like Tupac Mama. You know what I'm saying, baby? Yeah. Damn, 10 people left because I said that. It's a tough night. I'm trying to. Matter of fact, we gonna liven this shit up, man. Put that music on. I'm tired of this, man. Ain't got no sexy lady in the building. We got Humble Waters here. Y'all not gonna show her no love? Y'all sick. Lil Stay Alive is here. Y'all ain't gonna show him no love neither. What did I do? Is it because I said your mama got black thighs? I don't know your mama. Y'all can't take a joke. Zapper Clementine is here. Y'all not gonna show him no love? I mean, damn. Slayer X. Y'all see him? We got 3 people. Mr. Lane done came through. Y'all ain't gonna say hello, put a heart emoji or nothing on the chat. Y'all cold-blooded. But let's be real, y'all. If you had the money, you would have blew the money too. If you came up on 30 mil back in the day, you would probably be sitting on like 50,000 with a cigarette in your hand. If you had the money, like how Floyd had the money, you probably would have bought a bunch of goofy ass chains too. You walk up in Walmart looking like King Tut. You go in the Dollar General looking like you the King of England. Cause you people take that money and do some of the dumbest stuff. Some of y'all girls would be out here looking like Nicki Minaj if you came up on the money. Your butt would be out, your breast would be out the wazoo, your lips, your whole shit would be messed up, man, if you came up on the money. Y'all dudes out here would be in the grave. And the money would be gone. All them whack ass cars sitting there collecting dust. They don't, this one, the engine don't work, that one, this gave out, the other one, ain't no way I can afford to fix a Lamborghini. You ain't gonna be able to take it to the Ford dealership to get that oil change. But that's Negro here, no there. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Humble Waters, I see you over there. And let's get back into this. Y'all ready? Okay, come on, look.
Paid off.
But something you cannot buy is the heritage of a boxing family that Mayweather name. His father Floyd Mayweather Sr. boxed, his uncle Roger Mayweather boxed, and of course Jeff Mayweather as well. Floyd Mayweather started boxing at the age of just 5.
Hold on, wait, real quick. So his father, his uncle, and all them boxed and they was still broke? So they all blew their money as soon as they got it. Not one of them invested into nothing. They just took the money, bought beers and prostitutes and things with the money, and came home, baby, on broke, with a missing tooth. What part of the game is that?
In family that Mayweather name. His father Floyd Mayweather Sr. boxed, his uncle Roger Mayweather boxed, and of course Jeff Mayweather as well. Floyd Mayweather started boxing at the age of just 5 and he was running apparently 6 miles as a kid. He began his proper training by age 7, being fitted with his proper pair of gloves and regularly training at his neighborhood gym.
First, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
He's the best in the Midwest, I must confess. For all the rest is no contest.
You see now the next...
His father had bars, man. I thought he was Floyd Mayweather. You couldn't tell me that wasn't Floyd Mayweather, man. They Boosie clones. I read that somewhere, man. That the whole Mayweather family ain't nothing but a bunch of Boosie clones. You could tell by the fade.
By age 7, being fitted with his proper pair of gloves and regularly training at his neighborhood gym.
First, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
He's the best in the Midwest, I must confess. For all the rest is no contest.
You see now the next in line is Floyd Mayweather's grandson, who he trains with regularly. The difference is that Floyd Mayweather didn't have a choice, is what the family say, because he grew up with absolutely nothing.
Why do you think Floyd was so good at fighting?
When somebody is taught something very, very young, that's the one thing that they hold on to. No matter what they do in life, that one thing that they were brought up on doing is basically gonna always be there for them.
Do you think you wanted to fight, or there was just no choice?
Well, he had no choice. He had no choice because he was too young at the time to choose anything.
Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it, man. We connecting these dots. Floyd Mayweather's father's baby with dancer ordered to pay $1 million and back child support. Wait a minute. Back child support. He got IRS problems. He just went broke. They took all his money and his jewelry, his real estate. He can't find his private jet. And now his baby mama, who is a stripper, mind you, in Las Vegas, ain't no telling how many people done smashed. And he got to give her, he need to knock his lawyer the fuck out, man. He need to go on an ass whooping spree. Give all of them that work, man. The fair one. That's what he need to be texting everybody in his phone. Let's shoot that. Let's run that fade. Floyd Mayweather had a baby with a dancer at his Las Vegas strip club. And now the boxing legend has been ordered to pony up $1 million in back child support, in addition to a $33K a month for the baby girl. So, damn, Floyd. Got a whole strip club, cheeks everywhere. He grabbed one of them fishes and put a baby in it. Now he owe her $1 million on top of all his other brokerage. Shut the strip club down, or go in there like Bernie Mac on the Players Club. I want to see them asses clapping. We got to make this money. I don't know why y'all sitting around. He busts in the locker room and go off on the strippers, Floyd Mayweather style. Like, I see y'all ain't having a good time, but y'all ain't out there making my money. But y'all heard it? Y'all seen the news? He tried to read the newspaper in front of the hoes. They just go out there and start dancing. I can't believe he did that. That's disgusting with how he did it. I know it wasn't nothing romantic about it. He probably impregnated her right there in that strip club with some raunchy Las Vegas music playing. Like, who's your daddy? Boom, boom, boom. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, shit. Right there in that strip club. He's sick. Now it's all coming back to haunt him. He probably wake up in the middle of the night like, what the fuck was I doing with them fugazi chains on? They probably only got, look, let's make this make sense. And I don't want to go overboard with this. I want to keep it on the surface. Among the jaw-dropping claims, Floyd says roughly $100 million worth of bling was handed over to Miami jewelers for only about $13 million in return. That's because when they put all that jewelry together and authenticated it, it probably only had about 10% gold, rhinestones and things. They figured they could finagle somebody out of $13 million in all reality, but Floyd paid $100 million for $13 million worth of jewelry. That's what it's telling me. Because nobody gonna take that big of an L If it's worth 100 mil, 13 mil not even in the ballpark. We not negotiating. I take it to somewhere to where I know I can get my worth. But somehow, his 100 mil turned to 13 mil. They was hustling his ass since day one. Like, oh, buddy, this is a $5 million chain. The diamonds are from Aruba. The gold is from Cuba. They get you drunk in the back of the jewelry store. They probably even put a line out for you. Like, take a bump, buddy. Go ahead. You're going to be a king Jufa. They sell you that. It'd be the chain worth probably 100K. With the fake rubies and for the craftsmanship. Man, that's some BS right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Let me see what's going on over here real quick. See if y'all feeling me, if we vibing together tonight. Somebody said, where his friends? We don't know where they at, man. He says pull-out game is trash. That's the same thing I said. He said, whole fam got the downs. I think he talking about Down syndrome or something like that. Heather Stanley is in the building. Okay. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because I'm confused about it. Okay, let's move on. Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. Come on.
Right. It was his dad making that choice for him. His dad tried to make him what he did. Yeah. One of the best fighters ever.
So if you're discouraged right now, you don't think it's possible, look at this house. Could you imagine his grandmother raised at least 10 grandkids in this house plus her own children? In this house. Back there's the kitchen. She cooked a lot of meals. And she raised a champ. That's why he was so crazy about his grandmother. Out of all her grandkids, she wouldn't let him work.
And you know, that's why he should have went there and bought that house and fixed it up out of love and respect for his granny, man. The house he was raised, no way that house should be looking like that. Let's be real. And that's probably why he broke right now. He's spending all that money on that BS when he could have bought this could have been sentimental value for him. They could have did it like the Jackson house, 2300 Jackson Street. They bought that house. They still go to the house and everything. It's like a museum or something. And people in Gary respect that house. They don't fuck with that house. They ride past there and show their kids. They go to that's where the Jacksons grew up, y'all. It's a holy place. He could have did that for his family. And if he ever go broke, at least he bought Granny's house. He could sit on that porch with his rocking chair and be proud of himself. I did one thing right in my whole life, man. I bought my grandmother's house. I lived in mansions. I had this. I had a private jet. Everybody know who I am, but I did one thing right. I bought my granny's house. He could have fixed it up, made it all lofty, put some gold up, and he could have did it big for that neighborhood. He could have bought the whole block. Because them houses next door ain't worth a damn neither. He could have bought them out. Like, look, I'll give you $50K for everything. They would have dropped everything and ran. But hey, that's Negro handle there. Let's move on. Look.
She told him it was something special about him.
It's safe to say that Floyd Mayweather's grandmother was absolutely right, because he excelled.
Hold up, man. Wait a minute. Ain't no way. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. But ain't no way people look that much alike. Something going on. I ain't saying there was no incest or nothing like that. But why he look like Bobby Brown? And she look like Floyd Mayweather? God, man, they got some strong genes. Was she boxing too? And no disrespect to his grandmother, rest in peace, but she raised some ignorant ass kids, man. This where they get Balrog from Street Fighter. Like, yeah, man, I beat your ass. And he ain't lying. Wow, that Mayweather, it is strong, man. Hold up.
Was absolutely right, because he excelled as an amateur. Multiple Golden Glove titles, the US national champion, bronze medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics. Obviously the controversial semi-final loss, many people thought he had won, but he had built his defensive shoulder roll style and Pretty Boy nickname for his slick, unmarked fighting, and he was destined for greatness.
I gotta live with it, I'm gonna, take my bronze medal, and go home, and, it's time for me to turn professional, I can't deal with this amateur boxing anymore.
Floyd Mayweather turns pro and gets a KO on his debut. He quickly rose with knockouts and won a WBC super featherweight title in 1998 in his 18th fight via a TKO of Hernandez, and this was his first major title. His early purse for this title fight was over 100K, which he said then was life-changing.
The best feeling I ever had was when I got $100,000. When you come from nothing, from poverty, from nothing, you get a $100,000 check, because $100,000 at that particular time felt like $100 million. But once you didn't receive a $100 million check and $50 million check on a regular, then it's just...
No, but what I'm saying, when you received that first one...
The $100,000 felt better than $100 million. Because that was my first check.
Everything about this is wrong, y'all. It's dead wrong. There's nothing right about this. It's all bad. And I want to elaborate on this a little more. Talk about it. Reg, you're going to have to turn that down, bro. Yeah, turn that down. I want to elaborate on that a little more. Floyd Mayweather files a $170 million bombshell lawsuit alleging massive fraud by former associate. They could argue that he was just reckless and didn't appreciate over the years his lavish lifestyle. They can pull up receipts of him spending some money on some dumb shit. They could pull up a lot of that when it go to court and say, hey, the reason why we took this out is because we had to pay interest on blase blah. We had to pay back blase blah. Fine, money, it add up after a while. Especially when you're spending like that, when you're making major purchases. It ain't like he buying knickknacks on Amazon. And even that can drain your account. I got some coming tomorrow, man. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is at the center of another major legal battle, this time alleging he was the victim of a long-running financial scheme that cost him a staggering $175 million, according to reports, including these. And that's probably all the money he had left. That could have been it, He probably was banking on that. So he probably didn't even really have that to spend. It could have been in credit, for all we know. Because when you're a celebrity, it's easy to get some credit. They said he in for it with hotels and casinos and things. So this is rough. He owed various people money. So what he gonna do? He gonna have to get back in the ring. And whoever he get back in the ring with is gonna get knocked out. Even though, what is he, 49 years old? Hey, he fighting for his life right now. So that's going to be scary when he do get back in the ring. I want to touch on this a little more because he got to pay $33K a month for child support. On top of that, he owe her $1 million. So this stripper, she probably been stripping, trying to make ends meet because Floyd Mayweather ain't been holding up his end of the bargain. He probably thinking that could be anybody's baby. Mayweather, he 49. He about to be 50, y'all. His boxing years is way past him. This that get your ass somewhere and sit down. He a grandfather for real. But hey, that might make things a little more interesting. To see a 50-year-old Floyd knock somebody the fuck out. What if they keep giving him fights well into his 60s? He'll be one legendary man. If he keep this thing going for another 10 years, he'll be the LeBron James of boxing. This is the beginning of some. We might witness the true genes of black, because they don't make him like Floyd no more. He the last of his kind. It ain't a new boxer out there that could take a punch like them old school boxers. We ain't never gonna see another George Foreman or another Mike Tyson. You know, they come from a different era. And Floyd, you know, if he can give it a run in his 50s, then hey, we can just close the book of boxing forever with this story. I want to see if he can do it. And it's he probably can get in there and rattle some heads. I would hate to see him go out broke. I would hate to see a 50-year-old Floyd get in the ring, get knocked out, and we know he ain't got no money like that. That'd be a sad way to end the story. That'd be worse than Mike Tyson's story. Because Mike, he got knocked out. He got out and became an icon like Snoop Dogg because people like his silly personality. Mike Tyson can go anywhere right now and get a bag. But that's, you know. Mayweather, who is 49, was allegedly declared father of the 4-year-old girl in March 2026. So this was recently. He didn't even know that this was his child. He didn't even bond with the baby. But he definitely made the baby. With a judge writing, the court finds that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is the father of Prince Moorhead, according to docs obtained by TMZ Sport. He knocked up a stripper, last name Moorhead. Oh, he nasty. He probably didn't even know that was her last name. Now he in the Moorhead lineage. If his child become a boxer, that's gonna be a double entendre. Floyd was ordered to pay $32,850 a month in child support. Bitch, who y'all think he is? The Monopoly Man? In addition to a $933,000 and a $50 bill in back child support. Man, she probably kissed that baby dead on the one. Mwah! Hey, mommy loves you, mommy love. The baby in the backseat smiling like a motherfucker. Like, can we go to make that before she even finished the sentence? Yes. Can we go to yes? Baby got chicken nuggets for days. But I doubt if Floyd got the money to give. The court got involved in June 2000. And you know his other baby mama's like, well, hell, where my $900 and something thousand at? This new chick, the stripper bitch, get $1 million. I wonder what she look like. Head, and more head. Fuck it. Luke probably made the song about her mother, Stacy Moorhead. They got a lineage going on their own. Moorhead said she was in the long-term intimate relationship with Mayweather, which lasted 8 years until she claims he broke up with her when he found out she was pregnant in 2021. Ooh, you dirty bastard. For 8 years, that was his busted baby. And she was with it every time. You know, I'm tired. I've been boxing all day. I'm in the tub of ice. I just need, you think you're going to be able to come through tonight? Like, sure, Floyd. She get all dressed. She go get waxed. She put on that music. that Jazz should get all dressed up, shea buttered up, show hair did. She make sure she get right when Floyd in town for 8 years, guaranteed. She get off that pole. That's what he like, knowing that she getting off the pole. When you done stripping, she answering the phone while she on the stage. She pull the phone out her bra to answer Floyd. Like, you almost done? Them niggas in there, they happy? You making them niggas happy, huh? They happy? Yeah, yeah. Paige claims Floyd pressured her to get an abortion and ultimately fired her, even though she'd worked at his girl collection club for 4 years. Like, bitch, how you gonna make my money and you pregnant? But it's your baby, Floyd. Hey, mama, baby, get out of here with that. I know you out here, niggas. I ain't the only, you know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one. Like, it's yours. He ain't want to hear that. Despite being served twice and ultimately ordered to take a DNA test, Mayweather blew off the directive before the judge issued the default judgment. Defendant failed to respond, declaring him the pos. Hold on, wait a minute. You dumb dummy, man. He can't be this stupid. Floyd, you mean to tell me that he ain't even take the test? Oh, man. This man is beyond reckless. How ignorant can you be? He blew it. What, he thought it was just gonna go away? On top of this, he done got robbed blind. Oh, man. He might be in the Motel 6, no lie. In the Motel 6 with a bunch of blankets and bags. He keep going back and forth to the trunk, pulling out more bags at the Motel 6. When you see him coming in with the hot plate, that's when you stop him and say, hold on, Floyd, what's going on, bro? You got these trash bags full of clothes. Now you walking in here with a hot plate. Like, brother, please say it ain't so. He doing bad, man. And this lady done took all his, man, he can't pawn the jewelry because they done already pawned the jewelry. And the jewelry wasn't even worth what he spent on the damn jewelry. Oh, man. Hold on, y'all. Look.
Mayweather then defended his super featherweight title multiple times and moved up to lightweight and won the WBC and ring titles in 2002. He won the light welterweight titles and the welterweight title in key fights like Diego Corrales in 2001 and Toro Gatti in 2005 with his first major pay-per-view. And this was now life-changing money. The big fights with Zab Judah. And the huge paycheck that changed him forever was the Oscar De La Hoya fight in 2007, where Mayweather earned around $25 million.
But you throw a lot of money around, don't you?
Why not? You can't take it with you. I mean, there's no Brent trucks pulling up at no funeral home. So, I mean, you gotta be able to enjoy your money, but make your money work for you.
Carpe diem, seize the day, live every day.
Absolutely.
That's Floyd Mayweather's strategy.
My strategy is I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. No matter how you look at it, just because I may wear a diamond, necklace or a big diamond ring, because another guy he wear a ring on his ring finger. He's no better than I am. He's doing the same thing I'm doing, but he's just sweeping his dirt under the rug, and mine is out in the open.
Money doesn't make people happy, but you've got a hell of a lot of it. And are you happy?
Am I?
It's the ignorance I don't like. I don't like it, man. I can see it's oozing off of me, just ignorant, like Balrog and Street Fighter, man. Balrog and Street Fighter, y'all. It's ignorant. I got paid. Mike Tyson, all of them. At least George Foreman made a grill. They just some street dudes that come up on money And it's sick, it's sad to look at. Because they just oozing with this ignorance. Look. Y'all gotta see this guy. Look at his security detail. Like, yo, I want to spit a fix, a nice 16 for you, man. Hey, man, just get your big ass in front of me and just walk, man. You know, it just look cool. Just look cool. Somebody get him a hat. Somebody get him a hat. Like, look, I'm going to give y'all half of my bank account because, you know, I like y'all or whatever. And, you know, I'll see y'all next time, man. They would probably work for Floyd for one day. Like, y'all some big ass niggas. What y'all play, basketball, football? So you need a job, nigga? He got them working on the front line and put them niggas in the back. Like, no, y'all get behind us. He let them walk in front of them. Now they the bosses. It don't look right with them behind. He need them in the front. And they look how goofy they looking. Like just that bullshit, man. They don't got no hats. They ain't got no t-shirts. He ain't even give them no merchandise. Like, we running shit, you know what I mean? Like, his money is my money. Like, we're the money team, baby. While he got on they sold him some old bullshit at the mall. Oh, this is from Dubai. This shirt, buddy. Oh, $25,000. You get that shit for $15 out the Trends or somewhere. Like, this that new shit, man. 2035, you know, fashion. You know, niggas sold it to me. $25,000 for this shirt. $15. And it's goofy looking. It looked like the monster on his shirt saying, why? He did a lot of stupid stuff with his money. LL looking like they must ain't told you, huh, Playboy? Ain't nobody told you? I've been played out for 30 years, man. You sure you want to take this picture? He took the picture anyway. Like, whatever, homie. Like, he acting like he don't know what time it is. LL probably tried to rob him for some money. I seen nigga took a picture with me, man. Like, ain't nobody tell him Around the Way Girl came out like 50 years ago, man. Like, you taking pictures with the wrong people, Floyd. Hold on. Oh, now you know Bieber was throwing that booty around there. Like, you must ain't heard. Like, I heard, motherfucker. You like the superhead for boys. I heard. Bieber found him another. You know Diddy was jealous as hell. Like, I seen your hoochie ass up there with Floyd Mayweather. Ain't called me. You around here being bratty, spending the money I helped you get, but you want to be posted up Floyd Mayweather. He showed up on his Michael Jackson, Macaulay Culkin / Usher, Billie Jean bad tip with Floyd for that money. All in his face with it. He turned around. Like, you ain't pretty like you used to be, man. Hey, somebody get this Jim Carrey looking niggas on my face, man. He smiled at him with a girly smile. Y'all see that? His face morphed into Shanae when he smiled at Bieber. That's scary. But that's Negro here nor there. Did he ever do a block party? He just go out shopping with a bad chick. He ain't never do a block party for nobody. I would have pulled up the old block and bought barbecue for everybody. That would have been historical. You'll get love all day, every day for that. Okay, he had the Jamaican colors on it. He was spending too much money and doing too much dumb shit with them people he was with. Where he find this big video game ass nigga from, man? And gave him a bag because he big. Hey, I guess it was fun while it lasted. Hold on, I need to see this. He in the jewelry. Hold on. Oh, I can't hear nothing. Where's okay? Come on.
Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Money man.
Get these mother.
Oh my God, they got at him in London town. Oh my God, I ain't know they get gangster like that in London town. Said, do something, mate, I'll bust your head, I'll knock you down hard. You think it's soft, you're about to spending money that we don't have. Don't go back to America, we take care of you. Motherfucker hit you with the Harry Potter punch. Damn. And not be swole up on your head like a bagel. They put you in a... Damn, they was some rough. They had a rough London accent. We don't play that around here. We ghetto too. We listen to hip hop. A Wu-Tang Clan in the house, bitch. You knock me down, I knock you down further.
Get these mother.
Somebody hand me a bottle. Hand me a bottle for him. A bust upon him head. Hand me a bottle. Someone do it. Floyd said, somebody come get these motherfuckers, man. They just started coming out. They come pouring out of bagel shops. They still got the tea in their hand. They splashed the tea in his face. Like, it's bloody burning hot, you bastard. I knock you down. You knock me down, I knock you down. Somebody hand me a bottle. I'll bust upon him head. They leave him bloody. Somebody come get these niggas.
Punched up, bro.
Money man.
Get these mother.
They're trying to get me.
Floyd went to the register. Let me get 5,000 bagels. Let me get all of your muffins. And I want 30,000 cups of tea. What the fuck we gonna eat in the morning? He just bought everything from the shop. We don't have nothing for the rest of the week. Now give me about my bagel. Give me my bagel. Somebody come get these mother... You stop touching! Oh my God, it went down in London town. Oh my God, what is happening, y'all? I'm over here confused about it. Y'all gotta let me know. I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. I gotta take a little break because that was crazy. We got the same 4 people we had in here when we first started the video. And that let me know that y'all really do care. I'm talking to Lil Stay Alive. Mr. Lane been here. Today's blessings. Oh, you know what? Today is a blessing because y'all in the building, man. Miss T. Nee came back. The tears. Stacy Galore is in the building. So much love in here tonight, y'all. Who else is there? Black King Saul is here as well. Ain't nothing like the GMB family, man. It feels like home around here. For all the people watching, all the people that hit the like button, y'all gotta let me know. Is Floyd Mayweather the GOAT? Is he the greatest to ever do it? I would say dead or alive, but in his case, I'm gonna have to say rich or broke. Is he the GOAT? He done a lot of legendary things. He made a whole lot of money. And now it's looking like that money is gone. And it ain't never coming back. Is there something we can do for Floyd? Can we come together collectively and figure out a way to get this man some money? Or are we just gonna watch him go broke? Because he represent for the masses of us from here to Africa, even the people of UK. He represent. I think we need to figure it out tonight. We got to do something for Floyd Mayweather, y'all. I got an idea. I got a plan. How about y'all give me the money and I'll figure out how to get it to Floyd? You know what I'm saying? Only if y'all ain't with it, we could scratch that whole idea. But we'll figure it out before the end of the video. I remember him getting a bag for that Jake Paul fight. You know, I figure he got some money for that. They gonna start, as soon as he go full broke, they gonna start coming out with them boxing video games again, and they gonna make a killing when he sell his likeness for a couple of mil. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all, I used to have a game. Look, I think I still got it. Unless I think I shot away my PlayStation 3. Oh, why did I do that? Oh man, I think I did. I think I tossed it. I'm gonna have to go upstairs and check. Cause my PS3 had all them classics. I think I still got this on my Xbox. I think I do. But this right here, boy, that game is something serious. I don't think they ever came out with a better boxing game. And this came out on the 360. They tried, but nothing been able to top the Fight Night champion. And with Floyd in this situation, they could bring it back, put the blood and sweat on it one more again. Oh man, this game is so classic. Matter of fact, when I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna check my my Xbox X and see if I could. I believe I can. Oh man, I would love to play it again. It's been so long. But he gonna wind up selling his likeness. They're gonna do movies about him. 50 Cent might even do a whole series about Floyd. You know he'll do it. The Mayweather story, or he might name it the comeback here, or he'll give it a flashy name and hire somebody to play Floyd. And do the whole series, his family drama, the strippers and all that. I would guarantee you the Stars Network will pick up on that. And they probably won't be able to say Floyd Mayweather, but to give the notion so everybody know who you're talking about, or whatever the case. I want to look at this real quick since we talking about 50. What is this? Let me see. Yeah. There's some Mickey. It's a ghetto Mickey Mouse drama. That's what and he Mickey in this whole thing. But what makes it cool is he's supposed to be a young 50 Cent. He's supposed to be Kanan from the series of Power, which makes it cool because he do got a 50. They picked a good 50 or whatever the case. But you know, it's starting to get real. I mean, it is what it is. They say this is going to be the last season. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. I'm just saying that they're starting to, it's the actors. That's what I want to say. Because they play a nigga, but they really ain't that. A lot of these dudes be from the UK and they fronting, but as long as they acting good, but the depiction that they putting out there and the stereotype is all fucked up. But they're not representing themselves. They represent us, but they're not even of us. And they doing something foul. It's not something uplifting. It ain't something it's bad for society. Look at this. The lady from Power. Okay, y'all see her right. This is the lady from Power. You know what I'm saying? What's her name? Patina Miller. Let's do this. Patina Miller. Look, while she on Power, playing the gangster mommy, and these niggas like, yeah, he nigga owe me money. But these niggas, she the ghetto hood queen on Power. Look at her and her hubby. She married Steven Spielberg or whoever he is, man. If she happy, I'm happy. But come on, lady. You on national television playing this ghetto wench. She good and pregnant. Look at his face. He's like, I did that. Yes, the hell you did, cause she good and pregnant. She plumped the hell, boy. What the hell you done? Like, I got that stick. He listening to 50 Cent. I got the magic stick. Oh, she know who she with. Yo. They probably do that song together on karaoke night. But that's Negro here nor there. Like, yeah, I got her. You want her. I got her. Yeah, baby. Like, my man. Look how she put her hand on his chest. Like, I wish a bitch would. She don't play about that man, boy. And I ain't mad at it. But on TV, she a gangster mommy, drug dealing hoochie. It is what it is. A lovely, lovely sister at that. I ain't gonna front. Those eyes look like the Queen of Sheba. So, it's the eyes for me, man. Classic Black Mona Lisa. They sure know how to pick them, though. They get all the good ones. Leave us with Shanae or somebody. They need to put her in the Black Corella DeVille once she get done doing the 50 Cent show. Instead of dogs, she got 101 on Low Lives. She come in the house, they all fighting over the Xbox. If you niggas don't get your it together. 101 dumb niggas. That be the damn show they need to put her on. But we about to get out of here in a minute. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. What time is it? Okay, it's late. We're going to talk about it another time. Hey, best believe we're going to be back with Mo Dogs Daily. But if you're in the building, let me know so I can show you some love before I go. We're going to put on that good music one more time. Floyd Mayweather, if you're listening, bro, it's game over for you, man. I think I might talk about Floyd again tomorrow. Y'all don't be talking about it. Let me see if it's a comment or somebody that actually has something to say. This is so weird. I ain't complaining, but the weirdest audience in YouTube history. I do a video. People like the video but don't leave a comment. It's crazy. Somebody said that's what that Drewski thing was about. What Drewski? What are you talking about? What would you name your bio story, Sean? Damn. I would name it How to Out Nigga, because that's what's going on YouTube. Everybody and their mama got a YouTube. And mind you, I've been doing this for a long time. I've never seen this type of influx. And it's very overwhelming when there's old ladies that ain't talking about a damn. Everybody, children in school, they at home for the summer working on their YouTube. It's like, God, hey, I can't knock it, but it's just oversaturated and it's ridiculous. How you gonna out nigga a nigga? It's entertainment sees everybody people losing their jobs, people losing their careers. Now it's all about if you can entertain somebody. Everybody's an entertainer. And it's sickening. Y'all can leave the video because I know y'all got YouTube channels and y'all trying to do the social media thing and all that. That's what I would name my bio. How to out nigga, because that's what's going on. You got to figure out how you going to out ignorant somebody else's ignorance. Because there's a whole lot of ignorance out here. And for you to shine, you got to be the biggest fool in the pool. Just think about that. It make you sick to your damn stomach. You be like, I want to jump in, but I don't think I could play myself like that. You got to be willing to play yourself to the max nowadays if you really want to get a leg up in this social media thing. You got to care about some. It kills me when you see a YouTuber discuss a hip hop beef like he talking about some that actually matter. They'll bust down the hip hop beef like they talking about politics and government and laws and shit. Like they trying to rock the vote because Drake said something about it. It's retarded. They'll do a whole documentary about a pregnant rapper or something like that and put their heart and soul. Hey, it's something for everybody, man. If there's an audience, then it is what. I ain't no hater, but goddamn. It's a few more things I want to say before I go. Because we gotta talk about this. Y'all gotta feel me. These food companies are ripping us off. I'm not talking about chains. I'm just using as an example, but they getting real skimpy with the food, and they jacking up the prices, and the portions are getting smaller. And not that long ago, you get a whole lot for a lot less. So I know on the weekends you might want to treat yourself and you want to go out, but don't let them do it to you like that. If you're going to eat out, do it one time and go somewhere where you're going to get your money's worth. Because you in the mood for this and you in the mood for that, and when you get your plate and they put a little bit of cornflakes down, you're going to be mad. The food is getting smaller and it's getting more expensive, and all they doing is popping that in the microwave. They popping it in the microwave. They heating it. You might as well get a TV dinner at the end of the day, because that's what they serving you for the max amount. So think about that. I also want to talk about this too, how Floyd is done went broke because the times done changed. You know, everybody, they looking, they scheming, and if you gonna get robbed, now is the perfect time for somebody to come get you, because the wolves are hungry. People are in desperation mode. And you this cash cow or whatever, you got all this jewelry, all of this dumb shit you done purchased. All he gonna be left with is his clothes. If they don't take that, now you got to keep an eye on everything. Don't be answering the phone from phone numbers that you don't know the number. Be careful where you use your credit card. Watch the people within your circle, because they could be milking you little by little. Just think about the finances you don't spend just for being involved with certain people, or they have a breakdown or something, you bailing people out. Consider all of that, because it could be a scheme. They said this man was running a years-long scheme that allegedly drained his bank accounts, hijacked real estate deals, pawned off his jewelry, and even made his private jet disappear. So whatever you sitting on right now, it could be somebody plotting on that, and they watching it dwindle. And the more yours dwindle, the more theirs rise. And that's their whole agenda. And this happened to Floyd Mayweather, but it can happen on lower levels easily. You could be giving somebody a ride to work, and as your car deteriorates, as soon as your car done busted and broke down, because you got to go to the raggedy part of town to pick them up and drop them off, they done saved up enough money to buy themselves a brand new whip, and your car is sitting there, is the brakes squeaking, and you can't even afford to get the brakes fixed. As soon as your car stop running, that's when they pull off the lot and they brand new BMW, and they not coming to get you. That's how that work, man. They take delight in seeing you crumble because they feel like their blessing is on the way. Like the Lord told me if I just keep being your friend a little longer, my blessings is gonna come through. Your blessings become their blessings. But that's Negro. Hey, Floyd went through it. He going through it right now. Them people ain't fighting. Now, one of them fights, they did not get in that ring with them people and get the brakes beat off of. They did not go through that rigorous training that he was doing out there 4 in the morning running, holding bricks. They looking for Floyd. He up in the tree doing backflips and all that weird stuff that those trainers be doing. Taking baths in pools of ice, get out nuts, got frostbite, got to put Neosporin on his balls. They didn't have to go through half of that stuff that Floyd had to go through, but now they're spending his money and banging his strippers. But who's to blame? I say the economy is jacked up. Matter of fact, y'all need to see this rule. Y'all wait a minute. Cause I got the power and y'all gonna get some of this work. Hold on, no, this is what y'all really need to see. No, I said country, motherfucker. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, y'all get ready, cause this gon' have you over there tripping. I'm trying to tell you, y'all ain't even know this type of stuff was going on. Check this out, y'all. In Ethiopia today, it's 2018. Did y'all know that? While most of the world operates on the Gregorian calendar, where it is currently 2026, several countries use entirely different calendar systems. This means the numbered year on their official documents, news, and calendars is completely different. Let's check it out. Iran and Afghanistan, both countries primarily use the solar Hijri calendar, putting them in the year 1404. So while we in 2026, they're in 1404. So when y'all say, oh, it's old school over there, the women, how they live, and they, the reason why they dress the way they dress, and they have the customs the way they have the customs, because over there, it's 1404. They ain't even made it the 90s yet. They got a long way to go. When they get to the 90s, then maybe that's when they'll start doing gangster rap and all that. Maybe that's when crack gonna come out over there. Until then, it's gonna be an opium producing, coca leaf producing country, allegedly. In Nepal primarily uses the Vikram Sambat calendar, making the year 2083. So, yeah, they definitely living in the future, according to us. Taiwan uses the Mingol calendar, which starts from the founding of the Republic of China in 1912, making the year 115. So they just getting started, baby. Japan often uses the Japanese imperial era calendar, which resets with each emperor. For instance, recent dates correlate to the Ryu era, meaning it's Ryu number 8. So, yeah. Additionally, many Muslim majority nations use the Islamic lunar Hijri calendar for religious observations and holidays. For example, the Islamic calendar is year 1447. Damn, they still in ancient times with ancient customs and things. I hope that enlightens somebody out there, because it was interesting to me. Let me know if it was interesting to you. But we about to get out of here, man. Make sure y'all do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. And for all the people that already done that, I got to let y'all know, y'all appreciate it. So much love. Where Humble Waters at? She going Stacy Glordo, join the channel. Yo, so much love for you. Thank you for being a member. Mr. Lane, today's blessings, all the people that came by, left a comment, hit that like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. But for right now, we gotta go. Gotta go, baby.